Sweet life, sweet life, sweet life.
So once we've made sure that it's fully covered, this is going to go into the fridge for about 15 minutes to set up. And while we're waiting on that, we're going to get started with the money pull part. So this is actually fake like prop money that I use for some of my cakes, and I did order it on Amazon. I have a big stack of the fake money. You'll see it has like Chinese letters on it. And these bags actually came in a money pull kit that I bought on Amazon as well for a cake. So I had a bunch of extra bags, and they actually have like a sticky adhesive on the end of them, so you can actually like stick them together. And this is what I use for my money pull cakes. And so I'll link it below. It actually comes with like a box and everything, but I don't use the box. I'll show you how I actually attach them to a straw to make them into a money pull. But yeah, the fake money, and these bags, which are the perfect size for money, I actually got them both on Amazon, and I'll link below. But if you were making this for someone's birthday or Mother's Day or whatever, you would actually want to use real money, and whether it be a cake or a breakable heart. That's the whole point of it, is to use real money. I'm only using this fake money to show you guys how to make this. This is not actually for anyone. This is just for video purposes. But if you're doing like a photo shoot or something that doesn't require you to like actually give it to someone, you can use the fake money. And I use the fake money on a lot of my cakes just as like props and accessories to the cake, and my clients know that it's fake money. But if they want a money pull cake or a money pull heart, then they actually send me the real money, so that I can put those in there. Just wanted to put that out there in case you're wondering why I was using fake money. So now I'm going to attach the end, and you want to attach the end that's actually open to the straw, not the end that's sealed. So the one that's still open, we're going to use that adhesive on the end and attach it to the straw, but we're actually going to reinforce it with tape. And I'm just going to cut the straw a little bit longer than the money, so it sticks out just a little bit, and I'm going to put a little bit of tape just to make sure it doesn't slide off. And if this was for a cake, I would slide another smaller straw through the larger straw to create that pulling method. But because it's going inside the heart, you don't have to really worry about it as much, because it doesn't have anywhere to really go. So you can also add other things in these hearts as well. You can make it a pull, money pull, and a breakable heart. So you can add the money, and once they pull the money out, they can also break it and find candy or whatever else you want to put in there. I added just a piece of tape on the money roll just to keep it rolled up while we're not working with it. Now, once the breakable heart is out of the refrigerator, I'm going to use a butter knife to carefully create a slit in the chocolate. So if you just work with it and you work fast and you just keep going over the same area, do not press down, do not use any force. Just the only force you should be using is to kind of scrape that hole into the heart so you can have the slit. You do not want to press down or push down, because you will crack and break the chocolate. So I'm just going over that area over and over with the butter knife, and that'll give you the little slit that you're trying to make for the money. Just if you need to measure it, use one of the bills to kind of measure it. Just know that the plastic insert is a little bit wider than a dollar bill, so you need to make it just a little bit wider than the dollar. So yes, but make sure you don't press down, and this is what you will end up with. Now I'm just going to use my small spatula just to go back over the edges. And at this point, if you do mistakenly crack it, you can go in and fix it at this point with your melted chocolate. So let's say you cracked it by mistake. You can go over that crack with the chocolate at this point to fill it in and reinforce that. But I don't have any cracks in mine, so I'm just going around the edges to reinforce the edges, because as you know, to be able to remove your heart from the mold, your edges need to be very secure. And so that's what we're doing, just going around securing the edges, because the bottom was pretty thick already. Then it'll go back in the fridge. So now that it's out, it was in the fridge for like another 15 minutes. I'm just using my cake scraper to scrape the additional chocolate from around the edges, so you get a nice and clean bottom, and it's easy to remove from the mold. If you don't have a cake scraper, you can use a butter knife. So now that it's back out of the fridge, we're just going to carefully remove the chocolate from the mold. So we're just going to go around carefully, peeling it back little by little. You'll hear as air gets into the mold, you'll hear like a suction sound. So just keep going around carefully, peeling back a little. It'll break away from the mold little by little till it actually pops out completely. So now we're just cleaning up those extra little shavings from when we So now we're going to feed the money through the hole that we made. So we're going to feed the money. We want it to be in the direction to pull down, not pull up. Because if you give this to someone, they're going to have it in front of them, and they're going to pull towards them. So you want the money to actually come towards them. And so you want to actually test it to make sure the money pulls out evenly. And if it doesn't, you can make the hole a little bit wider. So I attached this bow that I found at the dollar store. It has a clip on the back, but I actually end up taking the clip off and actually hot gluing it, and it came out perfectly. So I hope you guys give this a try. You can add other decorations to it, other things to the box. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye guys, see you next time.